So a group of activists from 21 countries was on a flotilla ship that was heading to Malta to get a pickup of aid and other workers or volunteers. It was a humanitarian aid ship with like civilian ship. And they're saying that Israel bombed them because they knew that they were going to try to render aid to people in Gaza. And it's a huge deal. First, because this ship was in international waters and they were far away from Israel. You still had to get past like Italy, and then you had to pass Turkey to get anywhere close to Gaza. So they weren't close at all. They had to stop at Malta and like refuel and get supplies. And the second reason why it's a big deal is because they bombed this ship, basically. The people on the ship are accusing Israel of doing this. Israel hasn't said anything, but they bombed this ship. As you can see from the pictures, it's on fire. You can't use it anymore. They didn't say that it sank or anything, but the people on board, I think 12 people, had to be rescued. But not just that, it was supposed to be going to Malta so it could pick up Greta Thunberg. Can you imagine what would have happened if Israel had bombed the ship when Greta Thunberg was on there and killed her? Or burnt her, because it burnt up the ship, right? Those people had to be rescued. They had no communications. Nothing. In the middle of the night. It's pretty horrible since this is like a humanitarian aid ship. They don't have weapons or anything like that. So that's what I mean. That's where Gaza is. And all the way over there is where the ship was. Look at all those countries you had to pass. They weren't heading that way just yet. They were heading there. So now I think there's going to be an international investigation on if Israel did this, because it's in international waters and it's a civilian ship, which wasn't even originally headed to Gaza yet. It was headed to Malta. So yeah, Israeli ambassadors must be summoned to answer to violations of international law, including the ongoing blockade and the bombing of our civilian vessel in international waters. Interesting.